Howdy folks, this is Kenny from Eagle Eye Shooting. Just wanted to say thank you if you're new to my channel. Those that have been following me, welcome back. So in the past, I've been trying to do some load development for my son's rifle. It's a Thompson center compass chambered in .308. I've been working with a powder Varget along with a 168 grain AMax bullet. In a previous video, I thought I got an accuracy node, so I went out yesterday and I tried out some of those groups at 44.5 grains, and what I thought was an accuracy node kind of didn't give the performance I was looking for. Unfortunately, the groups were around 1.25 inches, and for my son's rifle, I wanted at least be about half an inch. So in the past, Varget has actually given me some of my most accurate loads out of my .223 rifle, along with my 30-06, and I was really surprised that this bullet and powder combination actually didn't really work for this rifle. I tested loads all the way from 43 grains all the way up to listed max and over until I hit pressure. Some of the things I learned about Varget is Varget likes to work around a near compressed charge. So anything around max listed charge, you'll see it come together. Your extreme spread, standard deviation numbers, and your velocities seem to be stable around that area. Number two, Varget seems to be very temperature insensitive, and I've noticed that my rounds I've developed with a 65-degree weather change really didn't have a point of impact change. And number three, Varget is a mid-range burning powder, and like I mentioned before, it works with many rifles. Well, unfortunately, this bullet and powder combination just didn't work out for this rifle. I didn't want to change too many variables, so yesterday what I've done is I loaded up a Satterley test using IMR4064 and shot those rounds, documenting the chrono numbers. Well, if you don't know what the Satterley method is, I'll pin a link in the top right. I highly recommend checking that out. Otherwise, let's see what this thing does. Stay tuned.
All right, folks, so we're out here at the 100-yard mark. It is roughly 38 degrees outside. Got a 15-mile-per-hour gust wind. What I'm going to do is call out the velocities. I got my chronograph set up, and we're going to test out the first loads of 43.8 grains of IMR4064. Has to be a cold bore. And I'm going to be aiming at the top left target in the middle. $2,629. So this is on the lower end of that velocity plateau on the Satterley method. All right, 2,657. Last shot. These will be 3-shot groups. $2,641. Okay, next up, 44 grains. Same target, but we'll be aiming at the top left. $2,702 FPS. $2,715. Last shot for this group, 44 grains. And looks like it went back to the first shot, same hole. That FPS, 2,708. So that's pretty good, pretty tight for velocities. Next up, we're going to be trying out 44.2 grains. Left target, top right of that target. Slight point of impact change. Looks like it's about half MOA lower and also to the left. That is 2,714. Got a little bit of an ejector mark. Nothing really to be worried about. We'll shoot one more and we'll check for pressure again. $2,687, so that dropped down quite a bit. Yeah, this one didn't show any pressure signs, and the actual primer itself looks pretty good. Really odd how each case is kind of deviating on pressure signs. All right, last shot, 44.2 grains. $26.96, and case looks pretty good. Very minimal ejector mark. I'll put a snapshot at the end of this firing session and show you guys all the brass. That way you can see what I'm looking at. Last 3 shots, we're going to test out 44.4 grains. Top left target, bottom left of that target. $27.36, so 2,736, and no pressure signs on that brass. $27.10, and the last shot, 44.4 grains. $27.43. All right, let's check out the target. All right, so here is the results so far. 43.8 grains was the first groups, 3-shot groups. That was cold bore, and you can see quite a bit of impact change. Landed up here to the next 2 shots. Next groups were 44 grains, and that looks pretty tight. It looks about MOA. I'll take the target back and actually do a measurement. Then went on to 44.2 grains. That seemed to be the best groups of today. That looks like roughly half, or just a little bit over half MOA. Looks promising there. And then the last shots were 44.4 grains, and that kind of opened up a little bit. So that's the results so far on the Saturday tests. Looks like I might have something here on 44.2 grains. I'll probably mess around with that, see what I could do. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video for this testing. Looks like there is something to be found with IMR4064 around 44.2 grains with that 168 grain AMax bullet. So I'll go home, take that group, do a measurement, and I'm going to load up some 5-shot groups, come back out here and see if it'll hold true. Besides that, I really hope you guys find this entertaining. Any comments, suggestions, feedback, comment below, let me know. And don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It helps me out, lets me know what you guys want to see. That way I can put components together, come back out here and do some testing. Well, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Stay tuned. There will be more videos. I'll probably be separating the cast lead testing with my precision load development, and we'll go from there. Well, guys, stay safe, stay tuned. I'll catch you guys on the next video.